So guys, we are lucky enough to get our hands on a lithium ion battery pack that's rated for 10 cell and 21 amps hour. Now that's 745 watts hour of pure power. But the problem is the condition of the battery pack, as it's clearly evident that this thing have had a long journey through the scrapyard. But hang in there, as I'm gonna show you the whole process of building ourselves those customized lithium ion battery packs that are going to power this e-bike in our upcoming project video. So time to get started. Now the first step is to get healthy cells to work with. Generally, lithium ion cells that holds a potential above 3 volt are in good working condition, while the ones that falls below that level usually gets puffed up and are supposed to be inside the bin and definitely not over the workbench. So it's time to tear the battery pack and take a look what we have got inside. Whoa, don't roll with the B-rolls, as we have to be careful here. Now, as opposed to the 18650 cells that offers hard casing, these are pouch packs and can easily get punctured with the wrong swing of a knife cutter. Besides, be careful with the exposed terminals, as a short circuit is fair enough to shave off the plier head. Now, as we detach the battery management system, the next big thing is to check the individual cell voltages. And we can't be more lucky with that, as almost all of them are holding a potential nearly 4.1 volt, except one of the cells that went to 0 volt, and that was expected, as it's the only puffed cell out there. To make sure we are heading in the right direction, we have removed the dead cell, jump connected the rest of them, and to get an actual figure for the battery capacity, there comes our heating filament connected across a watt meter, serving as a 500 watts of dummy load. It took us over an hour to drain the battery pack, and we did a manual cutoff at 27 volts. That's around 3 volt per cell, which is a safe limit to cut off over lithium ion batteries. Now the battery pack delivered around 550 watts hour, and that's 80% of the stated battery capacity. Now with that being done, it's time to design and print the battery enclosure. The layout for the enclosure was simple. As we replaced the puff pack with a new one, we ended up having 40 individual cells, so we decided to build 2 separate battery packs. Each battery is going to have 10 packs in series, with each pack having 2 cells in parallel, thus forming a 36 volt 300 watts hour battery pack. So in total we are going to have 10 compartments to separate the pouches, a bit of headroom for the BMS, and a pair of male and female XT60 connectors for discharging and charging. Now with one failed attempt, we got ourselves the battery enclosures, so we decided to assemble the whole units. The individual cell voltages are then monitored, and we confirmed the polarity of each pack before throwing it inside the enclosure. The next thing was the BMS to make sure that individual cell voltages remains balanced, while it protects the battery from overcharging and over discharging, and obviously provides short circuit protection just in case. Now before we move further, I would love to thank Stariver Group for making this project possible. With over 20 years of expertise in PCB manufacturing and their assembly, Stariver Group is providing a wide range of services throughout the globe. Now, whether it's a small scale prototyping or large batch manufacturing and assembly of your customized printed circuit boards, Stariver Group is here with their finest services at an outstanding price. So be sure to check out their website. I'll drop down the link in the description below. So later we printed the lid for battery enclosure, and before we glue it in place we pulled a complete charge cycle followed by a discharge, during which we found the BMS malfunctioning. So we replaced the BMS, and then it was the time to glue everything together. So guys, that's our take on customized lithium ion battery packs. I hope you like this video. So give this video a big thumbs up and stay tuned for our electric bike conversion video. I'll see you soon.